told him to play like a champ. Remember when I saw like they Denver Broncos and stuff? I said they run out like they Denver Broncos and stuff. I posted it.
Now clustered. Here we go. Dip three soda. Guard. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Comes in over on the right side downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. They bring him down. An explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. And it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Banner, double right.
Movement here from the tight end. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Good completion of the tight end. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short completion of a big tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Here's the toss play. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
They'll try and run it. Running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
Trick 9, feet.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, it's gay. That's fucking gay.
Here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not only had up front, good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Braun. Pulls it in, it's Tuttle. And he rolls that one out. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the outside. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The ball is caught. He's got room to run. They finally tackle him after a huge jump play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Braun. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it. So we reach the end of 1. So see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The defense stops him there on the scramble. Close to the goal line, but not in.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. In this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives him a chance. Attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Barnes. And it's sort of run down by the coverage team.
Just a great throw here, surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
On board. Set, ready.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gain moves the ball to 34.
Those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Near the sticks. It's Barnes. The run in the first down to pay for it with a hard hit. And the Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up. Down the middle. It's Barnes. Breaks loose at the 45.
Sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll run it to the right side. Taken behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Let's go. Let's go.
Play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Line, trumpet. Okay, great. Offset. Ready.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return.
This defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Short play complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety ball.
Here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And tackled there by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. He's tuggled.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The completion makes it second and short. The throw, it's gone. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop, and not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and first down for this offense.
Physical defending falls incomplete, brings on second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. The QB will try again on second and 10. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He doesn't. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
On that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, that was picked off.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Moves out of the pocket. He leaves the ball deep down the right side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Back to pass. It's Vaughn. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
big tight end. Incomplete. They can't connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's 4th down.
The offense has a big play here. They really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down, and they pick up the 1st.
And they finally started it. He found a nice lane in that receiver. Gets the start of the drive in good position. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48.
22 water. 22 water. To the line.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Set ready.
They get there on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break that field. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. And yards in the game there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You don't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow with a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it big.
Looking downfield, it's Vaughn. Looking right, this one caught.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing it downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it. Loss of yardage.
They'll kick it away here. together in this round. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a key. After a small gain, now we've got 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's Browns. They couldn't get on a receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Good throw, the catch is made. He finds some space. And screen off the right side. Hill and then chasing. And they got him at the 4. Big gain in that catch and run.
With 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected. Does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal.
Flag.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal.
Base 27.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Cooler 18.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll be brought down.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw. It's gone. Makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-one.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's picked off.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on first and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock.
221 wing. Here we go.
Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keeping it on the ground here. Yes, the first is still running. The timeout is called for strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Barnes.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the track and gets some positive yards.
They stop it at 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Military stop.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he picked off. He's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
One more play here before halftime. Dropping back. It's Braun. Pressure is coming. Oh, he makes the catch. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half.
sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Ready up. One.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The defense grabs and after the completion is just short of the first down. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Near the sticks. It's Burns. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
The defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Come on, set.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's all scooped up by the defense. Look out, room to run here. A running down and taken away on a return. Big play by this defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88. Flag. Flag. Flag.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Now. 18. Hey. Hey, fire. On the ready. On. On the ready. There. Can it be? Okay, ready?
Trying for a 4th down completion. That's enough for the first down. You make the start and not before a solid gain that time.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Ready. Dog, dog, dog. 221 wing. 221 wing. He's got two.
And now the handoff. Some space in the field. They finally make the stop. The offense right down. First down at 27.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
On first down, it's play action. There's contact in the throw. It's Barnes. They finally stop him better than a solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners will line up now. It's first and goal.
Charge. Wait.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Set. Ready.
Right down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown. That will give them the lead now.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. It's Williams. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Vaughn. Looking deep to the right side. Next one has been incomplete. There was a lot of problems happening. Penalty brings up third down.
It's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented
throw for the first down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's really what a catch. Breaks free down the left side. Ends on the head. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. They jump on top and hit the field.
Now, this is why I love this guy so much. He's when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. Now, the quarterback knows get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards to the end zone. Breaks it over in space. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes. House touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Nice football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw the football.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. It's Burns. The defense snaps him down quickly. About 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the defense.
And the cover receiver hits it in and brings it down. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Bringing pressure. Gets me on the right side. They fall hard. They're both the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Who's going to game in balance? Who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but also show the committee that they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's 2nd and 6. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial overall offense and defense. Let's see what they get here on 3rd and 4. They'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line.
It seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand. This guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points in here in the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Now great field position to start the route. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Delivers quickly to the left side. That is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The Gators offense retakes the field. And they play keep away here just to protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They got into the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
3:25.
Looking for some space. It's Williams. It's a short game this time around to get him down.
Yeah, they're trying to run the football here. They're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football going, and incompletion. The clock will stop.
Offense comes up trying to pound him down the clock and secure the W. Tailback with another kick. Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down mark. Offense still on the field, going to go for it. They'll keep it on the ground. Everybody does a handoff. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.